Tips for starting up a woodworking business. Woodworking is a fascinating hobby, one that started back in primitive times and which is extraordinarily popular in today's world. Whether you've been working in woodworking since you were a child or are just getting started in it now, starting a woodworking business may be a dream of yours and one that you can certainly achieve. For those who are skilled in woodworking, starting up a woodworking business can be a prosperous idea. There are just a few important steps that should be followed in order to have the most successful woodworking business. Determining a budget is one of the first and most important tasks to cover. You can only make other decisions on the business once you've figured out how much money you can spend, so whether you have money saved up or need to take out a loan, you need to come up with a figure. It's also important to decide which items should be specialized and find a good supplier for all your wood and equipment needs, and this is an important step because you want to find a supplier that you can rely on for the long term. You want to find a supplier that you can do business with for the long term, rather than having to switch back and forth from one to another. You don't want to be forced to constantly be going from one supplier to another, as this is only going to cost you money and create stress. You're also going to need to make sure that you have a work area to complete your projects. Whether you're working out of the garage at your home or renting out another space, ensure that there's enough working space for you. Thinking about the future is always important for a business, especially if your goal is to progress into a very popular business with many customers. While you may be able to handle all the workload by yourself, as you start to get busier you may find it easier to hire on employees. Quality is the key selling point in a field like woodworking, and this is what will get people talking about your business. Always work to market your business in the best ways you can. No business can do well without proper marketing, and one of the best ways to get your business out there is to have a website created. Even if you don't plan on shipping items to people, at least by having a website more people can access it. Quality is the key selling point of woodworking. Put ads in magazines, rent commercial space on television, whatever you can do to let people know that you're there is going to benefit your business.